Okay, now this is our next video. So let's talk about creating a new plot or creating a new animation. But in our app here, it's being referred to as plot. So what I do is I click on create new plot, load. Now, whoops, it's loading. Let's allow it to load for a while. Okay, right now we're having this. Now when you look at this top here, this side here, you're having the white room, Jessica middle left, Samurai middle right, and some other options down like that. It's just the way it is. So now what I'll do is, the first thing is, now let me explain what this means. Now you see this first bird here that I seen, that is the scene. It talks about the scene. Now you can from here change the room or the plot at which they are acting. So if you don't want your animation or your video to just be in this white room, I can change that. How do I do that? I click on my white room, that place, then do this. I'm not showing, but it's supposed to show. It may just take a little time. It's kind of loading. So what I do is, I don't want white room, so I might choose cafe, elevator, FX art, restaurant, or TV sofa. So for this tutorial, I'll be choosing okay, let me make use of my cafe. Now here we are. Now see the difference now. Okay, now if you notice that, you see there's a difference in our scene right now. So I come under here, click on this Jessica. I might choose a different character. We have Jessica, Lizzie, Summer, and Scott. Now these are the default characters you have. In our next video, on videos to come, I will show you how to create a character. So right now I click on Jessica. Okay, let's go for Lizzie. Click on Lizzie. Now look at the female cartoon there. The female character or avatar has changed. So then I might leave the other person as Samara. Samara is the other person in our video, this young man here. So let's continue. Now the next thing is, this is the music, kind of song playing at the background. Yeah, song playing in the background. So I might want to allow a little song play in the background, or I might just want to remove the song totally. Just I don't want the song, but it will not disturb their whatever audio recording you are having, or whatever speech or whatever message the cartoons will be trying to portray or be trying to advertise, because the song will be so low in the background. So let's continue. So I want to take this off. Let me take this off. You know what, you do yours on the same way. I click on this place and I click on this red button to delete that. So now I just have my scene. Don't forget it's the scene, and this is the music. Now how can I add, or how can I make them talk? Now the first thing is, now let's look at this button before I continue. Now under here you see you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different buttons. Now what are they used for? Now the first one is the scene button. The scene button, that is the one at which you can change the scene and add another scene to your video. So which means that in a single video you might have about 2-3 scenes. So now the next thing I want to do is talk about this. This is what? The text. Now when I click on that, you see it asks for an actor. So I might want to choose Lizzie. Now the next option there is this neutral. Now I click on neutral, and then I have other options here. Now I might not want to make her stand neutral. Now the option you are having here, the neutral option, is just trying to ask us that what action do you want this and I am this character to portray when he or she is trying to say whatsoever you want to type on the dialog box. So if you want her to cough, definitely say it has changed. Then I might click here. I'm coming. Okay, that's our keyboard. Now click here. Then I'll type hey. Okay, I'm trying to type to input the name of the other character. Summer. I'm cold. Then that is all I want here. So let me bring down my keyboard. Okay. So now at every interval you can always check to know, you can always review or to check your animation at every layer. Now this is the first layer is the scene, second one is the music. You can always remove it. Don't forget how you click on the layer and you click on this button here that has 3 dots. You click on it and it shows this option and you click on the red, but I don't take that off. Let's just leave it. So I click on the button back and it goes back. So coming down here, I want to review what I've just done. Lazy, coughing, and trying to say, hey, Summer, I'm cold. And I click on play to check it out.
Hey, Samir, I'm cold.
I'll do that again.
Hey, Samir, I'm cold.
Okay. We had what she said. And okay, the next option is this one that has the A. So I click on it. Now let's see. Now
Come and eat.
you can see what that did. So then the next button is talking about the action button. This button is just an action being carried on. Maybe if you want the one character to hit the other character. So for example, now when we click on that, I might choose Samar. Then it's acting on Lizzie. Then I click on this act on to choose my action. Then I might want to choose hug. I click on hug and then let's see what it does. So let's click on playback. You've seen that. Okay, that is it. So then the next, so this alarm that looks like the alarm bell. So the kind of sound, maybe I want a kind of crowd closer, or I want, let me choose chord romantic, so it will flow in with the hugging. Let's see. So let me see, that's not making noise. Let me see, crowd applause. I don't want a fat, that was a mistake. So let's see. Okay, the next one is the music. So we've seen the music. So you might still want to add music maybe at a different layer, but it doesn't matter. So I only have two options here to choose. I have the music stops, the happy, and the sad. So if you click on music stop, that means the music that I've been playing from the beginning of your animation will stop at this point in time. You might not want it to stop, or you might tell it to stop at this point in time. Maybe I choose happy at the first part of the layer or the second part of the layer, and it stops here. Then I click on the music again, then I come and choose my sad. So now the music that started playing from here, when it gets to this point in time, it stops, and then here it begins to do what? It plays another kind of different tone. So then the next option, the next button coming about is this add another scene. Like I said, you can add up to 2 scenes, 3 scenes in this your same video, your animation video. So I click on add another